with an unacceptable image, perhaps Blue Ribbon beer. Ah, Yolando. Interesting. Unapproving sister. I mean, bright red hair, huh? So now I've got the key to the basement. Just overall spookiness of a empty house, you know? It's creepy. Yeah. I'm going the right way. And then there's a door at the end of the hallway. Leads down to the basement. Potato chips. What? Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty fun. Funny how impossible it was for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Allow me to make this opportunity to thank you and your kind for being such a gracious host of the festivities at your father's estate. Following the aforementioned meal with my parents, your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events, I must say. Especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who was a lovely woman with sterling taste and refined air. Let's do it again, say same time next year. It's adorable. Aww.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Aww. T is for talented, L is for lighthearted, I is for important, N is for nice. Oh wow, this place literally has a furnace. Acceptance to creative writing track of the Reed College Summer Program of Young Scholars, 1995. Based on your portfolio and academic record, we are pleased to offer you a financial aid to cover 75% of the summer program's tuition and fees. The attached documentation contains specifics regarding your schedule, optional secondary track sessions, and your dormitory assignment. We very much look forward to your participation in the summer program, and again, congratulations.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the Army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
An author's work is the externalization of that which he holds dear and that which he fears. In this respect, I believe your work was successful, but the lens through which the personality shown, I guess is what it's supposed to say, was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible dime store science fiction deus machina. I congratulate you on the surviving the great ordeal that is publication, and rest assured the readers of your chosen genre will lap up copies hungrily, but I urge you to shed artifice. You can do better. I see. Cub Scout set list. Role model, authority, main squeeze.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
I was thinking of us when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell you love Mexico. I think probably the nature here is totally different than back home. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mysterious island where even the plants are out to get them, and then I think of them together out there in the wilderness together, and I start to think of you. Enough about that. Your last... Okay. Your last letter got to me the day before we start driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home first, we can read it together, and yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We'll have to spend so much time together in the dark room. Aw. Oh. Oh, this is just a little nook for firewood for the furnace. It's funny. Oh, no. Okay. Sounds good, but I don't need to listen to it. Oh. Aw, look at that. L&S 1999. Look at that. They got a pendant. I bet you that's in a picture, in one of the pictures of her. So there's a... intends to reside permanently in the United States and is... Blah, 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 blah. Oh, she was a Canadian citizen. Ah, I understand. Whoa. Wait, what? I don't know if that was supposed to be hidden behind this bookcase or... Hey Sam, I'm writing you from Okay, I can't read that. I'm here on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March, and I don't know if anyone running the school has been to Oregon, but it's cold and rainy as shit in March. Wish you were here. Oh wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh shit, here you come.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story.
Fuck 'em.
Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Announcement of Malleson's pharmacy would change ownership for the first time since its opened 10 years ago. Rumors swirled that the sudden sale of the pharmacy was transacted for a song. When asked about speculation that the deal had been signed for as little as $1, Mr. Samuel Onstein, Oscar Mont, my son's longtime assistant, now proprietor, interesting. Women outlaws. This one's for you, Grossman. The wipers? Huh. So there's another cassette in here somewhere. Pearl Justice Now. Oh. Another empty pizza box. What is this? I appreciate the time and effort you put into writing your letter. It showed initiative and was well written, but it does not change my mind on this matter. While I understand that Miss DeSoto is a friend of yours, the fact of the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity. The fact she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. As your complaint that no other students has been punished for the part in this instance, the fact that is that no guilty party has come forward and that there has been no convincing evidence as to who might have defaced your locker. In other words, there is no one to punish. I would suggest letting this issue drop, as it will only bring more unwanted attention to yourself, which I believe is what you claim began this whole incident in the first place.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to take a second to split the video, and I'll be right back. Actually, yeah. Alright. Yeah. Okay, which way am I going? It looks like I can get around... Where's the entrance? This was the... This was the entrance. I guess. This motherfucker had some weird shit going on in his house, though. Wow, this leads back to the guest room. That's creepy as fuck. Okay. Is this like the living room? Oh, hey, there's a paper in the, Earth, Wind, Fire Civic Auditorium, February 23rd, 1995 at 8 p.m. $28. No cameras. Dear Head Conservatist, due to your exemplary management of the Flintlock prescribed burn operation last year and the service's need for experienced personnel to direct regional operations, we would like to offer you a position of Regional Conservation Management Director responsible for operations throughout Northwest Oregon. Your post would no longer be the Flintlock National Forest. Instead, you would work in the Regional Management's office. Regional Management Office located at 128 Bullhorn Road. Your assistant would be sought. Your assistance would be sought in selecting a ranger to fill your former post. Please respond as soon as possible regarding your decision. Interesting. Sorry my mom was such a bitch last night. She's hardly ever around since her forest is like an hour away, and when she is home, she takes it out on you. Like, because you're not a member of the family, she knows you won't call her out on it, and I'm sorry. It's okay, I know she's just jealous of our cool and freewheeling lifestyles. I'm sorry for you. I'm lucky my mom lives in Florida. You have to be with your mom. You have a mom. You have to have a mom every day. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up the mom thing like that. I know I shouldn't. My mom is a psycho Christian, and her new husband Don is a complete tool living in Florida. With him with her is her eternal punishment in my mind. So you wouldn't rather live with your mom in Florida? No. Okay. Team visit camp. Who's specialist? Investigative team visits camp whose specialists help adolescents overcome deviant behavior and homosexuality.
Katie, you know how Mom and Dad are. Not exactly
Fuck off.
super open-minded about things. It feels like every minute I don't spend with Lonnie, I spend worrying about them finding out about us. And what would happen if they did? You know Dad's joke about the nunnery that he'd tell whenever he brought boys around the old house? I wonder where he'd want to send me.
The skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3 American. I love you, Merry Xmas, miss you. Treasured always. I got 2 tickets for EWF on Thursday, but my girlfriend says she doesn't want to go. Her taste of music rears its ugly head again. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in. More fun than clearing brush in the freezing rain, Rick. Oh boy. They don't want me to put it on top of that. The Vatican is weird. As you can see, the Catholic Church still has a lot of money left over from the Middle Ages. I've gotten to see all of the art, including the Sistine Chapel ceiling and sculptures by Michelangelo, Donatello, and the rest of the Ninja Turtles. There you go. We'll have to come back together. I would love to be here with someone who really appreciates the history behind everything. Also, Sam. They have various relics, as in pieces of important dead people. So you should come too. Next stop, Barcelona. Calm down, Dad. I won't get it bored. Gored by a bull, probably. Interesting. The Great Goodfellow Riot of 95, issue number 1. Their zine, huh? That's adorable. Since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges and from using your car for anything but going to and from school. We understand what you are going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is in the house. Distributing inappropriate material.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
I say congratulations because, come on, you're going to take the job, right? What are you waiting for? An engraved invitation? Call them back. Oh, this is Carol. But in the meantime, let's discuss the little outing you had with your favorite flannel-clad hunk. What a blast, but you sound like you're reading a lot. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was weird. Oh, man, I want pizza. I know that's a weird thing. But, I want pizza. Okay, this place needs a lot of fucking work done. Like, holy shit. The sink's not even put in. Just potato chips. No wonder there's so much pizza. Creamy peanut butter. Oh man, what does this say? Okay. Dr. Jitters, there we go. What is this? Samantha and...
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie, and then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. And for some reason, I almost believed him.
It's probably really rough for her. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I understand what's going on. I can sit here and say, you know, I feel for you, girl, or whatever, but you know, it's not the same thing. But yeah, it's gotta suck that your parents are in denial over your. I mean, if it's fine, it's fine if you like people